truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. Thrown down hard, talk career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene? What is you do? You happen what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad or a sucker to test.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Chicago Bears and the home team. Teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off from San Antonio. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Set up. 18. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Throwing on their first play. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. So he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Get him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here we go. Scott Corner, 70 Lions. 19 Lions. Left wing, 19. Ready?
Throwing in on 2nd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. 18, Pioneers. 7 Pirates. Cut 19. Cut.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Panther 11.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready. Buffalo 18. 70 Timberwolves. Tight. 19 tight.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears will jump back to a 7-0 lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
79 Broncos. Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ready. Check.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
70 Rangers. Ready. 60 by 6. 60 by.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Dumped off to his running back. All right, short on marker for the moment. They've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Get it. 70 Lions. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 18 yards out of it, and a new set of downs.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
19.
Again, Daniels to the air. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives him a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Ready.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Check, hurt. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he'll have a pick up a 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting the 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass that's similar down in distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Panther 11,
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Trap 60, trap 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
70 Timberwolves. Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got it at the 5. He has the touchdown. The Thunderbirds finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 2 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Hall running his own read. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. That's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help you get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Wow, he got all of this one. High up into the sky it goes. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
1st down and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go. Warriors 70. Ready.
Daniels from the pistol. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
I don't know no better. When I got rich,
okay, ready? Let's go now. Cougar 19.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from this one right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Brought in by his back here, it's Shenty. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. Got his man. It's Golden. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not off the marker. They got 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1 yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready, go.
Cook has the San Antonio touchdown. The Thunderbirds take a second quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Thunderbirds break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Bears 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. They'll cobble together a yard there. Trayvon Merritt there for the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They're going to try and throw it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
19 Wyatt. Come on. Set. 19, 18. Dragon 60. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this one is kicked up towards the clouds. And he hauls in right near the 40-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Bronco switch.
And off from the pistol to Cook. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And will lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 19, Charger, 19.
Now Daniels to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Hey, smash. 19 tight. Cup 19. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Hawk 70. No.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready, set.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Panther 60. 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Ready.
Here's Daniels. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More from San Antonio coming up.
Ready.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Giving this to Genty. And he's almost had it worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Martin making that play.
And we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
70 Lions.
Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him to route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Cook will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. And it's not just the quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, or too bad, no time to dwell on it. It's you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
This one misses the tight end, and that brings up third and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Daniels, third and goal. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Thunderbirds grow their lead just before halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Thunderbirds double their lead to 14.
Bears 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Then he's second down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 22-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing off the play fake. Kraft has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
24 yards.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 now from the 46. Now looking to throw. Kicks it down the hall. And fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
We've set it downs from 37.
Come on. Back to 60. Back to 60. Back to 60. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Okay.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Sticking to the air here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. The defense knew, that's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
70 Rangers. Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Man in motion here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He finds Johnston. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams breaking right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready, set.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Go.
He's going to throw it again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he's in. He makes the pick, and he houses it for the touchdown.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Thunderbirds stretch their lead to 21.
Thunderbirds 28, Bears 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. Here comes the final play of our first half.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Vikings. Let's go. 18 Vikings. Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Get it. Check. 70 Timberwolves. Ready,
Cook trying this one up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Taken down.
These linebackers that stay, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
45-yard line.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Dragon 60. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. LeBron, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 18. Rattler. 18. Rattler.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. All right, 3rd and 15 now following that delay of game.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. I got you.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
So 4th down, and the big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Unlock it. Here we go. Check. Ready.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, we're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
Here's Hall once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. They send a man in motion. He gets it out left, and it's gone. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line.
That's
Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from the 32.
Trap 60, trap 60. Gotta be lying. 19 tight, 19 tight. 19 lying.
Dropping back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, or the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Give on second and long. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Get up. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warriors 70.
Pass play coming here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Punts away, and he really pulled out the lob wedge here. It is soaring high as they try to pin them deep. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
70 Rangers. Let's go. Viking 18.
On first down, here's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And it sets up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On second and 10 now, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Here we go. Stack. Cowboy 80. Street. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Space past the 35.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep him on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
The Thunderbirds out and ready to punt. Michael Dixon will kick it away. It's away, and not a great kick, angling right toward the sideline. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. And no question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Thunderbirds have it just a hair or two shy of midfield.
They'll take over.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Daniels on 1st down. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now run by Cook. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
He was taken down.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Viking, 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
On the double.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Down. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Another one for Cook. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's brought for a loss.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face to pressure. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred in the strange. We outlaw that I'm
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Radley, 18, Radley. Cut 19, cut 19. Ready, what?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, more interceptions.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, we call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Ready? 19, 18. 79 Broncos. Seven Pirates. Ready?
Looking to throw here. That's complete to Johnston, out right. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, a get to Hall. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gained 11 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want to open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Here we go, set. 65, 65. 65.
They'll throw here on first. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
19 Lions.
Working inside the red zone. Caught out wide. And he's brought down real close to that goal line. Just the one. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and goal.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Bears offense, look at this. They haven't moved. They're going for 2.
The Bears will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Ready?
Has it at the 1. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy in that 2-point conversion.
13.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Go! Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18, fight it. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Daniels from the pistol. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. By Matthew Golden. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. Let's go now. Ready to roll.
Play action now with Daniels. Looking to his fullback now. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
3rd and short, Daniels. And he goes down. The Bears got it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that stretches the lead to 21.
When Justin Tucker did it back in 2021, it really was an incredible moment, in part because it also won the game as time ran out. Maybe not the same moment for this kick, but it's no less impressive seeing someone hit from 66 to tie the NFL record.
He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21.
To the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Warriors 70. Dragon 60.
Running back sent in motion. Airing it out to start this drive. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Start. Nice.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Trap 60, trap 60.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats. Panther 60. Panther 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight.
The tight end in motion now. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown.
Complete to
The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions.
Chicago.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Bears 20.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And they've got it. No problem for the receiving team. The onside attempt fails.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready, ready?
They're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
19 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors 70. Ready?
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Matthew Golden. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. They kick the running back in motion. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18, 5 in. Ready.
Throwing now on first down. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
Cut 19, cut 19.
The emotional receiver left. Back to the air they go on second down. And it looks great flying through the air front, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Pressure on Lady. 19 tight, 19 tight.
No throw, third and long. He finds space, middle of the field. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. T. Higgins, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
So once again, the Bears trying for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point
They got a man in motion.
Ready, ready.
Design quarterback run here. And he gets in for the 2. Successful conversion there, but it's still a 9-point deficit. Still a 2-possession game.
28.
Man, Brock saw his versatility in back-to-back plays, switching things up. This time he runs it in himself to add 2 to that touchdown strike.
It is so deflating to a defense, so tough to defend a quarterback that first beats you with his arms, and then he puts those 2, as he said, on with his legs. This dude is a true dual-threat difference maker.
And they've got it. They come through with the recovery. That should win this game. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
Daniels now on first down. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. By Matthew Golden. So second down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
To throw again on second down. Daniels finds his fullback. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Hold the ready.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolf, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he is in. Touchdown. The Thunderbirds could walk away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Thunderbirds take a 16-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Here we go. 65 check. 65 check. 65. 79 Broncos. Go.
Working now from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
Okay, that is such a great job defensively. You get these 5 wide sets, there is so much speed to cover, so much complexity to handle. Defense, they ace the test.
This will be the final play of the game.
Ready. Come 19. Cougar 19. Trap 50. Trap 50. Ready, ready.
One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Thunderbirds as we bid you farewell from San Antonio.